Good day, viewers. Welcome to Francis
On the
David
learning space.
Today, we'll be looking at algebraic fractions. And under these algebraic fractions, we'll be looking at undefined fractions. Now, what are undefined fractions? Undefined fractions are fractions whose denominator is 0. This is what I am talking about. For instance, you have a fraction like 1 over 0, 2 over 0. They are all equal to undefined. Now, for those of you who have your calculators with you there, use your calculator, or you can get your calculator and type any number divided by 0. A lot of you that are using Casio calculator, you will see the answer displayed on your screen will be syntax error. Now, but for those of you who are using more advanced scientific calculator, the answers you will get will be undefined, written. Now, we have some problems on the board here that has to do with algebraic fractions. To what value must we make the variables make the fraction become undefined? Now we have a question here. Find the value of x for which the following fractions are undefined. So we'll have a problem like this. Solution. Let's solve A. Now, A says 3 over 2x minus 1. Now, whenever you're talking about undefined fractions under algebraic fractions, your most important part, the part that we are most interested in, is the denominator. What value must we substitute in place of that variable to make it undefined? Now, this is what you do. First, we set the denominator to be equal to 0, which is 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Then we solve it like we solve our normal algebraic equations. We take our minus 1 to the other side, which is 2x is equal to 1 divided by 2 divided by 2. 2 goes with 2. So we have our x to be equal to 1 over 2. So when we substitute the value of x into this particular algebraic expression, it will give us an undefined fraction. Let's run a quick check to verify what we've said. Check. We have 3 over 2x minus 1. This is same thing as saying 3 over 2. What's our value for x? The value of x? 1 over 2, right? Good. So this is 1 over 2, close bracket, negative 1, right? Good. So this is 3 over 2 times 1 over 2 to give us 4, right? Good. So this is 1 minus 1. Now this is 3 over 1 minus 1 give us is 0. Good. So 3 divided by 0, this will give us infinity or undefined. Is that clear? Good. So let's quickly look at B. Now, B says 3x plus 15 over 4x minus 16. Let me write the 15 clearly. Good. So first, what's the first thing we do? Exactly. We consider the denominator and set it to 0. So we have 4x minus 16 is equal to 0. Let's collect like terms. So this is 4x is equal to 16. The next thing we do is what? Exactly, we divide both sides by 4. Divided by 4, this goes with this. So x is equal to 16 divided by 4. Exactly, 4. So, whenever we substitute the value of 4 into the denominator or into this particular fraction, it will give us an undefined fraction. Last but not the least, let's quickly look at C, which you on your own now will attempt D with the knowledge of C. There is one interesting thing about this C. If you watch others, the denominators are just linear algebra, but this is a quadratic algebra, although it is also a linear equation. Subsequently, I'll make videos to differentiate between linear and non-linear algebraic expressions and equations. So, at C, we have 2x squared all over x squared minus 5x plus 6. What's the first thing we do? Just like we've been doing before, we consider the denominator, which is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Good. So from here, you may choose whatsoever method that best suits you to find the value of x. Now, but for the sake of this class, I want us to work with factorization method. Now, in factorization, you multiply the first term and the third term. Some text will have it to be the first term and the last term, whichever one is correct. Now, this will give us a 6x squared. Think of two numbers that when we multiply will give us a 6x squared, and when we sum it, it will give us a negative 5x. Good. A negative 2 and a negative 3. You are smart. So this is minus 2x minus 3x, right? So you bring down your what? Positive 6. Bring down your x squared. Now your equality sign equal to 0. Good. So we factorize this. This and this, they have things in common. This and this. So what is common between these two terms? X. When you factor out x here, you have x minus 2. When you factor out a negative 3 here, you have x minus 2 as well, equal to 0, right? So we pick this and this, which is x minus 3 in bracket. Then we'll pick one of these brackets since they contain the same constant and variable. So this is x minus 2 equal to 0. From here, we equate just the way we solve our quadratic equations using factorization method. We equate the individual brackets to 0. This is x minus 3 equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0. Take this to the other side. This x equal to 3 and what? X is equal to 2. Good. Now, with this equation now, which means when we substitute the value of x to be equal to 3 or x equal to 2 into this particular expression, it will make it an undefined expression. So I want you to quickly run a check, then you drop it in the comment section below. I'll be there to attend to you. And you also attempt D. Solve it the same way we solved this C. And if you have any challenge, I'll be in the comment section to answer you. Once again, thank you for joining us on Francis Aundabe Learning Space. It's a pleasure having you around. We love you. Raised to power 2+++++.